Hello everybody, this is Sudhan Kumar, Associate Professor, Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. And in this video, we have to see about cross drainage works. Normally, first of all, what is cross drainage works? In an irrigation project, when the network of main canals may have to cross a natural drainage like rivers, streams, etc., the crossing of the canals with such obstacle cannot be avoided. So, suitable structures must be constructed at the crossing point for the easy flow of water for the canal and drainage in the respective directions. The structures are known as cross drainage works. Necessity of cross drainage works. In actual orientation of the canal network, the obstacles like natural drainage may be present across the channel. At the crossing point, the water of the canal and the drainage get intermixed. The site condition of the crossing point may be such that without any suitable structure, the water of the canal and drainage cannot be diverted to their natural directions. Types of cross drainage works. Having three types. First one is the irrigation canal passes over the drainage, that is aqueduct and siphon aqueduct. And type 2, drainage passes over the irrigation canal, that is called as super passage and siphon super passage. And type 3, the drainage and canal intersection each other on the same level crossing and inlet and outlet. So, selection of types of cross drainage works. First one is relative bed levels and availability of suitable foundation, economical consideration, discharge of the drainage, and construction problems. And first one is aqueduct. When the high flood level of the drain is sufficiently below the bottom of the canal so that the drainage water flows freely under the gravity of the structure is known as aqueduct. And this is called as aqueduct. This is correct. And the bed level of the river is clearly below the bottom of the canal. Okay, this is called as aqueduct. A freeboard of about 0.5 meters should be provided. The height of the section of piers are designed according to the height flood level of the velocity of the flow of the drainage. The piers may be brick masonry, stone masonry, or reinforced concrete structures. And siphon aqueduct. However, if the high flood level of the drain is higher than the canal bed and the water passes through the aqueduct barriers under siphonic action, structure is known as siphon aqueduct. The siphon aqueduct, the bed of the drainage is dispersed below the bottom level of the canal through the providing sloping apron and both sides of the crossings. The sloping apron may be constructed by the pitching of cement concrete. The section of the drainage below the canal through it's considered the cement concrete in the form of tunnel. Okay, this is the figure for siphon aqueduct. And next one is super passage. The super passage is just opposite of the aqueduct. In this case, the bed level of the drainage is above the fully supply level of the canal. When the full supply level of the canal is sufficiently below the bed level of the drain, through so the canal water flows freely under the gravity on the structure is known as super passage. The drainage is taken through the rectangular or trapezoidal through the channel which constructed on the decks supported by piers. So this is the figure for super passage. And the section of the drainage through depends on the high flood discharge. A freeboard about 1.5 meters should be provided for safety. Through should be constructed of reinforced cement concrete. And siphon super passage is the just opposites of siphon aqueduct. And in this case, the canal passes below the drainage through. And if the full supply level of the canal is sufficiently above the bed level of the drainage through, so the canal flows under siphonic action under through. The structure is known as canal system or a siphon. The bed level of the canal is dispersed below the bottom level of the drainage through the providing sloping apron both sides of the crossings. This is a siphon super passage. And next one is level crossing. The level crossing is an arrangement provided to regulate the flow of water through the drainage and the canal when they cross each other approximately on the same bed level. So this is the figure for level crossing. And crest wall is a provide across the drainage just at the